ever, like, pour your heart into something, you know, like a project,
Yeah.
a game, an online community even, and then bam, drama explodes.
Oh, yeah. Happens all the time, sadly.
It's like a universal law or something. And today's deep dive, we're wading right into it. We're talking G-Develop.
G-Develop?
Yeah, the open source game engine. You know, the one that's supposed to be super user-friendly, especially for 2D games.
Okay, I'm vaguely familiar. What's going on with it?
Well, it seems their official account, Godot, is, how do I put this? Accused of getting a little too political.
Oh, no. Not another one.
Right. It's supposed to be about making games, not debating the latest news cycle.
Yeah?
But people are fired up in these online discussions we've seen.
And I'm guessing this political turn isn't sitting well with everyone.
You guessed it.
Yeah.
And the speed at which this blew up, like throwing gasoline on a campfire.
Yeah, online communities can be like that.
Ugh.
Especially when you've got people pouring their hearts, their time, sometimes even their money into it.
And that's the thing. These aren't just casual observers. We're talking developers, players, passionate about this engine.
Makes you think having those clear community guidelines from the get-go, they're like essential, you know? Sets the tone, manages expectations, couldn't maybe avoided.
Totally. Like you walk into a library, you know it's quiet time, right?
Exactly.
But here, no rule book, and at the center of it all, stirring the pot, the GDAO community manager.
Oh boy. What do they do?
So we've been digging through the source material, and it's screenshot central, like an avalanche of them.
Oh no.
And they all seem to point to this community manager blocking anyone who dares disagree with their, shall we say, personal opinions.
Not great. Not what you want from someone in that position.
Right. And get this, one screenshot. Someone got banned just for quoting the engine's creator.
Oh, wow. That's, yeah, that's not a good look. Talk about biting the hand that feeds you.
You know, and that brings up a bigger issue. The whole role of a community manager, especially in the open source world.
Right, because ideally, you want them to be that bridge, yeah, between the users and the developers, making sure everyone feels welcome, heard even.
Exactly. Fostering that sense of, like, shared purpose. But when personal opinions start to overshadow the project...
It's like that chef who can't help but add their secret ingredient to every dish, even if the customer didn't ask for it, or worse, is allergic to it.
Perfect analogy. And speaking of commitment, one user claims they're a titanium level backer. We're talking potentially $100 a month, maybe more, going towards this project.
Wow, yeah, that's serious dedication.
Serious dedication. And they say they got blocked just for suggesting that the focus should be, you know, on G-Develop itself, not politics.
Ouch. Yeah, I can see why that would sting a little, especially at that level of financial support.
It's like going to a concert and the band only wants to talk about their political views instead of playing music.
Exactly.
And as if this whole thing couldn't get any weirder, it seems like even the creator of GDAO is totally blindsided.
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah, there are mentions of them showing up in these online discussions, clearly confused about why these bans are happening.
I'd be mortified. Imagine building something, nurturing a community, and then seeing this go down.
It's like finding out your house party turned into a political rally while you're getting snacks.
And you're not even registered to a party. Right, it really makes you think about censorship, even in spaces like game dev that thrive on, you know, creativity and diverse ideas.
Absolutely. And open source, by its very nature, relies on that collaborative spirit, the free flow of ideas.
Right, because the code is out there. It's meant to be tinkered with, improved upon.
And when dissenting voices, whatever their view might be, get silenced, it just throws a wet blanket on the whole thing.
That's like banning certain colors from a painting palette. You might end up with something technically correct, but is it truly art if it's missing entire hues?
And our source material uses a pretty strong word to describe what's happening. Co-opted.
Co-opted. Yeah, that's pretty serious.
It is, but looking at these screenshots, it's understandable why they feel that way. It's like someone hijacked a community meeting just to push their own agenda.
Yikes. And that never ends well.
So what's the takeaway here? We've got a full-blown situation brewing in the G-Develop community. Potential abuse of power, censorship claims, confused developers, and passionate users stuck in the middle.
Yeah, it's a lot to process. And honestly, it makes you wonder, what does the future hold for G-Develop? Can they come back from this?
Right. Will they address these concerns, try to build back trust, or will this controversy lead developers to look elsewhere, you know, for other game engines?
Time will tell.
Yeah.
But this definitely isn't the last we'll hear of this, I think.
One thing's for sure, this whole situation really makes you think about the balance between moderation and open discussion, especially online. Something to ponder, right?
Absolutely. It's a tightrope walk, for sure. and the stakes are only getting higher.
Truer words have never been spoken.